Hello everyone, Bharti Arora this side. Children, you know very well that we are continuing with our grammatical topic tenses, in which we have already done present tense, all its four subparts. Let's revise them quickly. First subpart of present tense is simple present, or it is also called present indefinite tense. In this, we use first form of verb with any of these subjects: I, we, you, they, and plural noun. I think you remember this thing. And if we have he, she, it, name, or singular noun, any of these subjects in our sentence, then we are supposed to add s or es to the main verb. Let's throw a glance on some examples. Every day we play indoor games. He often comes late in the class. Its second part is present continuous tense, in which we have these helping verbs is, am, are, and we add ing to the main verb or first form of verb, or it is also called progressive form of verb. Example: she is revising her course now. The children are playing in the park. Third part of the present tense is present perfect tense. Its helping verbs are has and have, and we are supposed to use third form of verb. For example, I have completed all my homework. He has just received the mail. Fourth subpart of present tense is present perfect continuous tense, in which we use has been or have been, first form of verb with ing. That means progressive form of verb. Example: it has been raining for 2 hours. They have been living in Delhi since 2015. Today we are going to begin past tense. It also has all the four subparts as present tense has. So today we are going to begin its first part, that is simple past tense or past indefinite tense. Children, now when you have followed or you have understood all subparts of present tense, so it will be easier for you to understand all the four parts of past tense. It will be very easy for you to relate. Let's see its uses. Simple past tense or past indefinite tense is used to express an action completed in the past, to express habitual or regular action in the past. In this tense, we use second form of verb. Let's see some examples. He came here yesterday. I received your message in the morning. My father bought a flat last month. Columbus discovered America. Thousands of people lost their lives in the pandemic. Now, negative sentences, children. You all know very well that in order to frame negative sentences we require helping verb. So what is the helping verb for past tense? It is did, and we have to add not to it. It will make it didn't. Let's see some examples. He did not do his homework. You did not attend the previous class. I did not borrow any money. As you can see, in order to frame negative sentences, we have used did with not, helping verb with not, did not, and with first form of verb. Interrogative sentences: when did he return from Jaipur? Did you convey the message? Did you try to solve the puzzle? Why did you reach late? Children, do you remember that in order to frame interrogative sentences, we place the helping verb in the very beginning, before the subject, before the doer of action. Or if we are going to make any interrogative sentence that is beginning with WH word, when, why, how, where, what, then that particular WH word is placed before the helping verb, as I have done in this example. In this example, when and why have been used before helping verb. Hope you have understood, children.